God does not like taking his children through shortcuts because as a child of God, you're not expected to be weak and scared. When you journey with God, he gets rid of those traits by training you with stronger challenges. David, for example, was not scared of Goliath, while others were scared of him because of his height and size. He has killed a lion and a bear, and he knows that it was God who gave him the power to prevail. When he saw Goliath, he did not see him as a threat. Others saw him as a threat because they had never faced a challenge before. After David defeated Goliath, it made him popular and made him a member of the king's house. Whenever you're facing a challenge sent by life, remember this: your character, your integrity, and your faithfulness are being tested. The challenge will look like it wants to kill you. It will not, because the Lord thy God is thy strength. God is always there to assist you through the challenges. If your faith remains intact, you will receive the wisdom of God on what to do. When we face our trials and overcome them, we are promoted to another level. But like David, we have to know that it is our God who gives us strength and power to overcome our challenges. God's word usually comes with a promise or a reward. When God asks us to do something and we do it right, we are usually rewarded. Most of us will prefer a shortcut to God's promises and rewards. For instance, God promised the Israelites a land flowing with milk and honey after they left Egypt. But before God started taking them to the land of promise, they spent 40 years in the wilderness. Why God provided for their needs, feeding them with quails and manna. The Israelites were weak and needed time to be both mentally and physically trained to be able to possess the land God had promised them. This is one of the troubles of going through shortcuts. When you meet a challenge without a shortcut, the person gets overwhelmed. So when you journey with the Lord, sometimes the road might be very rough, but it is God training you for the day you'll be glorified. The journey might get tough and confusing, and you might start to question yourself, your purpose, and your life, but do your best to remain faithful. Shortcuts will ruin us when we are journeying with God. That is why God will not take us through shortcuts unless they are safe.